Welcome. As a nutritionist, I hear it almost every single day. Hitting 50 kind of feels like the biological rules of the game have just suddenly changed. One day your metabolism is humming along, and the next it's like a totally different playbook. But in this explainer, we're going to take back control. Consider this your personal masterclass on using food as medicine. We're going to transform your kitchen into a powerful pharmacy, giving you the exact culinary tools you need to stabilize your blood sugar, protect your heart, and honestly, just thrive in this next chapter of life. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's dive into this treatment plan. We'll be looking at the body after 50, the power of fiber, tips to increase resistant starch, the protein first principle, how to make an optimal oat breakfast, and finally, portion control. Section 1. The body after 50. Understanding the biological shift.
Imagine, just for a second, that we're taking a cinematic 3D journey deep inside your aging body. Right around age 50, we hit this profound metabolic inflection point. You might be experiencing these really unexpected waves of fatigue, or noticing that your weight is suddenly shifting straight to your midsection, even if you haven't changed a single thing about your diet. Well, it largely comes down to a condition known as insulin resistance. Simply put, your pancreas is producing insulin, which is basically the key to meant to unlock your cells and let sugar in for energy, but your body's cells just aren't responding to it efficiently anymore. So your pancreas and liver start working absolute overtime, desperately pumping out more and more insulin to try and force that sugar out of your blood. And if left unchecked, this constant buildup is exactly the cycle that leads to prediabetes and type 2 diabetes.
When we compare a younger body to a body over 50, the differences are pretty striking. In our younger years, we typically enjoy super efficient insulin use and perfectly balanced hormones. But after 50, especially for women transitioning through menopause, there's a sharp drop in hormones like estrogen and progesterone. And this hormonal shift, it practically signals the body to aggressively store fat right in the belly. And the thing is, this belly fat is incredibly active. It breaks down and releases inflammatory cytokines and free fatty acids directly into your bloodstream. These are the exact culprits triggering that insulin resistance we just talked about. So listen, if you've been struggling with midlife weight gain, please validate that struggle. It is driven by very real biology, not a lack of willpower.
Section 2. The power of fiber. Your culinary solution. Let's shift our focus from the bloodstream over to your kitchen counter, because your real culinary solution is sitting right here: fiber. It's basically your ultimate biological hack to give your exhausted organs a much-needed break. And this brilliantly illustrates how simple it can be. By swapping out high glycemic index foods, which, cause those rapid, destructive spikes in your blood sugar, for lower glycemic alternatives, we literally change everything. Trading white rice for brown rice, or a standard baked potato for some bulgur, means the carbohydrates break down so much slower. These lower glycemic swaps lead to much smaller blood sugar rises and an incredibly steady, calm release of insulin.
To really make this happen, you need to build what I call a heart-healthy kitchen arsenal. Start stocking up on legumes. We're talking black beans, lentils, chickpeas. Bring in those dark leafy greens like spinach and kale. Add avocados, though quick side note, we do want to limit those to about half a day just to manage calories, and definitely incorporate walnuts, pecans, and seeds. These ingredients introduce massive, and I mean massive, amounts of soluble fiber into your system. This fiber actually forms a gel that binds to cholesterol in your gut, acting like a literal broom to sweep your arteries clear, all while giving you those essential heart-healthy fats.
Section 3. Tips to increase resistant starch. The cooking and cooling hack.
Okay, prepare yourself for a masterclass food chemistry secret. Simply changing the temperature of your food literally reorganizes its molecular structure. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how dramatic the shift is. Look at a hot, freshly cooked russet potato. It has about 3.1 grams of resistant starch. But if you take that exact same cooked potato, pop it in the fridge, and just let it chill, the starches undergo a process called retrogradation. The chilled potato now boasts 4.3 grams of resistant starch. That is a massive 39% increase. This cooling hack creates starch that literally resists digestion, so it doesn't spike your blood sugar at all. Instead, it travels safely down to your colon to feed the good bacteria in your gut. It is an absolutely incredible, simple technique for anyone actively managing diabetes.
Section 4. The protein first principle.
Sequencing your meals.
I really want to build some hope here, because managing your blood sugar isn't just about restricting what you eat. It's actually about the exact order in which you eat it. We call this sequencing your meals. So the crucial point is this simple behavioral shift. Just change the sequence of what you grab on your plate. Eat your protein-rich foods and healthy fats first. Follow that up with your vegetables and fiber, and then save your starchy carbohydrates for the very end of the meal. By putting protein and fat into your digestive system before the carbs hit, you naturally and quite dramatically blunt that massive blood sugar surge that usually follows a meal.
Section 5. Optimal oat breakfast. Starting the day right.
Breakfast is the absolute perfect opportunity to deploy these blood sugar strategies right out of the gate. But first, we really have to address a specific danger. Why should people over 50 completely avoid instant oatmeal? Well, those little convenient packets are highly processed. The oats are rolled incredibly thin, and honestly, they're usually packed with hidden added sugars. For an aging metabolism, they basically act as quick-digesting carbs that cause an immediate, harmful spike in your blood sugar. We definitely want to skip those.
Instead, you've got to try this super convenient no-cook overnight oats recipe. Step 1, combine 1/3 cup of standard rolled oats with 2/3 cup of milk right in a jar. Step 2, add in some chia seeds and a good handful of nuts, like walnuts or pecans. Step 3, top it all off with some fresh berries. Step 4, put the lid on and just pop it in the fridge overnight. By morning, you have an absolute nutritional powerhouse waiting for you. The beta-glucan fiber in the oats, combined with those heart-healthy fats from the nuts and the amazing polyphenols from the berries, creates a meal that controls your cholesterol, stabilizes your blood sugar, and keeps you full for hours on end.
Section 6. Portion control. Visualizing the ideal plate. Let's move to and see how this builds a really solid foundation.
To completely avoid the stress of obsessive calorie counting, because who wants to do that, right? Just look at the healthy eating plate designed by Harvard experts. Make this your daily visual blueprint. You want to ensure that exactly 50%, literally half your plate, is filled with colorful vegetables and fruits. That guarantees you're getting that essential fiber and those vital phytonutrients. Then allocate 25% to lean proteins. And finally, strictly keep your whole grains and starchy portions constrained to that remaining 25%. This quick visual check ensures you can easily maintain a healthy weight without overthinking every single bite.
As we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to remember this one thing. Your kitchen is, without a doubt, your most powerful pharmacy. The everyday culinary choices you make are the most potent, life-changing medicine you have access to. So, think about it. The next time you step into your kitchen to prepare a meal, what will your first prescription be? Thank you so much for exploring this with me today, and here is your vibrant health.